We start from Sefer Shmiras Haloshon, and the topic is at all costs. If one finds himself embroiled in feud, he dare not to rest until he has fully intricated himself from it. One must strive with every ounce of resolve to remove himself from strife, no matter how difficult it may be. Okay, so let's do it again and try to understand. So it's not such an easy thing, right? If one finds himself embroiled in a feud, so basically one side would ask you to join them for sure, right? He dares not to rest until he has fully extricated from himself from the feud. So we should not be there, basically. Who is right, who is wrong is a different story. One must strive with every ounce to resolve to remove himself from the strife, no matter how difficult it may be. The Torah relates that initially the On ben Peles was among the leaders of the Korach's camp in his rebellion against Moshe. Okay, we know this story. Yet he managed to separate himself from Korach group, and thus was not punished when their time came. So it was actually not him alone. He did not have a courage to do that. So who was it? His holy wife, right? That's expression in Talmud. There is one wife who builds and a wife that destroys. So his wife, On ben Peles, is actually the wife who builds, right? So she saved him, and it's very interesting. What did she do? She said, he said, no, but they need me. How come? I already promised to come, and now I'm going to break my word. So there are clowns. Sometimes people they try to insist to be honest and keeping their word in things where they have to run away, and in all other things they forget about their word. Okay, it's very like matter of convenience. So he said, I gave him the word, I'm going to come to join them. He said, no worry, just have a dinner and have some wine. And she put him to sleep with this wine. Okay, that's why that's the reason I don't drink wine on Shabbos day or on the Yom Tov. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sleepy. How are you going to study? Okay, even though it says better to do mitzvah with wine, but better not to if you want to learn. Okay, so she went. He went to bed, right? And she uncovered her hair. It's very interesting. Sat next to the entrance to the tent. And guess what? All of this wicked, the lawless people who technically were going against God, saw this woman, this married woman, uncovered hair. What did they do? Turn back and never come back. That's shows that even though they were low lives, but they saw this hair of the married woman as nakedness. Very interesting. So one does not contradict another. Continue. Same as in the Gehinom, there are people who are actually Shomer Shabbos. So it says clearly when Shabbos comes, so you don't right. They going back to Gehinom because the fire is off. And they actually roaming free in the Gehinom, right? So that's actually like a bonus for them for keeping Shabbos. Very nice. But they in Gehinom for other things. Do not be convinced by the evil inclinations argument that incitements that, for example, it is below one's dignity not to follow through the dispute until victory is achieved. Better to experience embarrassment on this world than be shamed in the world above, in the presence of the entire heavenly assembly. So let's read it again. It's again pertaining to what we said before, right? So do not be convinced with evil inclination argument of incitement that, for example, its behavior below one's dignity not to follow through the dispute until victory achieved. So you see there is it is a dispute, and they making you involved, and you understand that it's wrong to be involved in that thing. So just stop, just run away, just disconnect your phone, block all of the people who might call you. That's it. It's very, very simple, like it never happened. Okay, so this blocking thing, I think it's one of the best invention. Just block and that's it. They cannot reach you. Okay, right? So don't follow through. Just drop everything and run away. Better to experience embarrassment in this world than shame in the world above. That's it. So in front of the heavenly assembly. Okay, so especially today, most of this machlokas, as we said, it's not for the sake of heaven. Not. Okay. So continue. Our sages state, better that a person be called a fool all his life than be considered a wicked person even for a moment before the omnipresent. It's from Mishnah Idios 5:6. Okay, so it's better to be called fool all of a person's life. People laugh at him. He's not smart. He's not participating on all of these intellectual conversations, and right. And you just keep it to yourself and just leave. That's it. They think that you're fool. Very good, but in Shemaim they think very highly of you. That's the opinion that matters.